Yo, the Blacklist review once again. Blacklist episode 15. That's 1-5, y'all. That's right. We get heavy now. Heavy into the show. I'm gonna tell you, man, this world that they're crafting, excellent. Excellent. I just gotta get that out the way. And this episode, The Judge, wow. Now, I will say this. I know the episode comes on Monday, whatever. I didn't get a chance to see the episode till like Wednesday. Brother been tired when he normally puts out videos, but it is what it is. I'm here now, and let me start off by talking about the character of the judge herself, because people are getting this wrong. The character of the judge, this is one of those times where it's like the person's not immoral, so why is the person getting locked up? And you could say, but you know, the person vigilante, blah 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 blah. The person didn't do something wrong. Well, okay, she kind of did. Well, they get a pass because she kind of did with as far as Agent Harold Cooper and that one dude, because they did something wrong, but they did. It's a complicated thing with the legal system, whatever. But I love the whole judging concept. I love the justice concept. Oh, I absolutely love that, because I'm about that. I'm about justice, real justice. Okay, they talk about that eye for eye. I'm talking about justice. Justice, that's a whole separate, discussion or whatever. But keep that in mind. And keep that in mind, that's actually a theme. It's not actually it's more of a secondary theme rather than the main theme in the Blacklist, as compared to anime and manga, One Piece, for example. Okay. What else? Agent Harold Cooper. I knew this dude, he almost got off. I knew this dude was shady. Not shady. Like if you read One Piece once again, no, I won't even go there. Match I love with the badge, dog on some Sinbad. Dude, on some Sinbad status, let me complete that. This dude's shady, okay? But he's not super shady. Like, he'll do some things. So it's like, you want to talk all this big game about the right thing, but you don't necessarily do the right. At least she's forgiven, but this dude might die by the end of the season. And then you see that Red enlists his help, and for in the future, Red predicts a war coming, and I love that. Yeah, I love that concept of a war coming. Agent Liz King, she once again, she represents a lot of things. Okay, her sense of righteousness. She's arguably the purest person in the show. She really is. Wrestler, he's not a bad guy, just this and that. Once again, he's the hand-to-hand guy. So Agent Wrestler, I'm okay with them. It is what it is, though. They were doing their basic thing. But this whole thing with Red having to track down, it brings you back old school. I love what Red said. What is this, 1978? Oh man, that was great. The old school Cadillac. I like that whole sit down and meeting. But apparently, this woman who was flirting, acting as the seductress, the adulteress with Tom, she doggone's been tracking Red. Interesting, very interesting. And Red wants to see how things play out. He kind of already knows about it. So it's a bunch of chess and checkers being played. Games of chess and checkers. But yeah, not to make this video too long, because, like, it was a normal episode. It dealt with some great concepts, especially the concept of justice. I love that they dealt with the concept of justice the way that they did. And that there's an underground, a checks and balance thing, the balance of power. Where prisoners actually have a right to an appeal against the system, because I have my own things about this doggone BS legal system, this racist and sexist legal system. And the fact that Red brought up about legacy and about, the prisoners, they revere this woman. And this woman got in because, and he said, imagine that's a woman. But this woman got in there because of what happened to her father. Wrongfully executed her, wrongfully condemned or something or another, wrongly damned to prison life or whatever, something along those lines. But yeah, I was like, by the end of this episode, I'm like 9.5. I'm thinking this is an amazing episode because here's the thing, it was an amazing episode. I really, say I loved it, but they didn't come to completion. But finally, we come to completion. Tom stopped playing game. Okay, the woman knew him out. That woman switched her focus. So I mean, the actress that played the judge, and the actress that plays this woman, this unknown woman, this Lisa, or whoever another she is, who faked. I mean, she switched it. She's been playing this part beautifully. So Tom, it comes out and admits, he says he loves Liz because it's his job. So it's like, what is going on? And that's what I love about this show, man. This show, there's so many plots. There's the plot, and there's so many subplots. But when we finally finished that subplot, I ain't saying you don't care, but it was nice to see the whole thing about an affair and whatnot. But now we back to the real game. Now we continuing the plot. Let's go. So overall, without making this video lingering, because the Blacklist is just a blacklist. I mean, there's the main thing, and then there's the plot overall. And we got some progression of plot, which I've said it's been slow, but with that ending of that subplot, now we back to the real junk, what Red has been saying, and the fact that Red foreshadows a war coming. It's not going to be probably much of a shootout, even though there may be a couple of shootouts. It's going to be a war. There's a bunch of forces at play. I'm guessing there's probably 3 different sides at least right now. Red side, the congressman, his kind of side. And then we got this unknown entity organization with Tom and possibly this lady. We don't know. We'll see what happens when they drop episode 16. But overall, it was a perfect episode. It was a complete episode. It was a 10 out of 10. Like I said, we got the end of the subplot with Tom and this unknown woman. We got the great dealing with the concept of justice. I love that. A very simple, a very sympathetic character. Like the woman, I vibe with the woman. We get more into Harold Cooper's characterization, a little bit of his character development. Red just being Red and doing his thing. Liz doing her thing. Everybody was doing their thing. We got to see Aram back up in there, which is nice. But yeah, man. Alright, y'all. Y'all expected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me y'all thoughts. What do y'all think about the judge, for example? What was the most impactful scene in this episode to y'all? Alright, y'all. Till next time. Peace.